I met you when you had an office in Naples
An office and a training center. Wasn't
and a
that a cool
training center.
place?
I loved it. It was really nice. I was very impressed what you accomplished when I met you, and came actually the first time to visit you at your office. I was like, wow.
Well, the reason it had wow factor is I rented it from my wonderful landlord Mitch, but he owned an electric company in Naples, and that whole bottom level where my office was, years before that used to be a showroom.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why it was decked out so nicely. It was so beautiful. But so I did the class. That's when I started doing. It's kind of like I was doing like more home watch visits, less training, and then it just went
Mhm.
opposite because as the training became more popular and everything, I was doing fewer visits. So the classroom training was pretty darn awesome. Was pretty darn awesome. And what would happen is, getting people from Southwest Florida, they could drive or everything, but then folks were flying in for the training.
Mm,
It's like, holy cow, because
yeah.
on top of the training class, they had airfare, food, hotels, and the like. It's like, I need to take this to an online version. So I met with a company that was their area of expertise, and they did it like recorded training for colleges and stuff. But again, it's the technology
Yeah.
timestamp. Because like we said, we watch TV and they're using coin phones and beepers to make a phone call and to go arrest the bad guy on Law and Order is like, oh my goodness gracious. So the technology changes. So it wasn't that far. So I remember they quoted me, did a very wonderful presentation, fabulous company, but it was like $150,000 just to
Wow.
start. And all of my content would have been static. It's like, no, this is not quite
Hmm.
right. So the timing was off. And then technology it changes. So I tried a couple different platforms. None of those worked for me. And I found the right platform, and then timing was kind of good because COVID started.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So once COVID happened, I had time to go ahead and get the online version going. So I hired a wonderful gentleman who did the technical parts for me on the e-learning platform, so I could record the content. And the content on Home Watch Academy it was all taken from the classroom
Hmm.
training, which was successful. So so it took me about less than a year to get all that done. But we launched the Home Watch Academy, the first and currently only e-learning training in the home watch industry, and that launched in 2021.